evening and welcome to the Predator Apex Wisconsin Open here at the Ho-Chunk Gaming and Hotel in Baraboo, Wisconsin. Our final match of today will be a first loser round matchup between Evan Lunda and the Iceman, Mika Immonen. In the commentary booth for this match will be Dale Lawrence, aka Little Cheddar, and myself, Tim de Ruiter. How are you doing today, Dale?
Very good. Thank you for having me, Tim.
Of course,
it is a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, what do you think here at this match?
You know, I was watching Mika earlier playing against Sam Henderson, who I played several times myself, and they ended up in a shootout, and Mika lost 3-2 in the shootout. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm still going to have to go with Mika's playing good.
Well, he's always up to a certain standard. On the other side, we got Evan Lunda, lost to Jeremy Seaman earlier today, who also didn't play too great. But then on the other side, they both might have played really early today. Now we're already in the evening. They maybe get settled down a little bit. So
long day.
Yeah, but maybe they got their rest, got some food in, relaxed a bit. And now they're feeling a lot better. So let's see. Dry break. Evan not pushing out. He's going for the kick and stick.
I like the aggressiveness already. Unless you do that, then that makes it a little more challenging.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too sure, but like he's already played on the TV table as well. Mika has not played on the TV table yet. But for someone that already had a little time on the TV table, you would expect him to know if he could at least get to the one or
You're
not,
right.
going real first. So quite unexpected to see him miss the one ball.
Evan played his first match on the TV table today,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he has a little feel.
That was a really good shot, getting that 5 away from the 9.
Yeah.
That was well planned.
Yeah.
That actually just opened up the entire rack.
Yeah, the 5 ball was the most challenging part here, and now, yeah, the main thing
Connect the
you
dots.
still gotta do. Yeah, and maybe to get from the 4 back to the combo on the 8, to get back to the other side.
Make sure the 5 doesn't drift too far if he plays the combo. Well, he's opening up the pocket right now, so might play it all the way down. And has the angle to do that now.
Yeah, you could also go 1 rail and shoot the 5 in the same corner as where the green 6 ball is.
Mm-hmm.
So plenty of options, and yeah, it's definitely looking to have a good start. I feel when Mika loses in this format, most of the time it's because he's not starting too great, and then like he's trying to make up for a bad start.
Yep. Actually got a little bit flat on this. So I don't know, from the camera, he may be able to 1 railing out.
Well, he might still be able to play a stop shot and then cut the 6 and go 1 up.
I don't think he likes this too much. Take a second look. Yeah, I think you're right, Tim. Stop it.
Well, there's not really much more he could do from there. So I mean, I was a little bit hoping for him to still be able to cut from here. That's something you got to be cautious about, but should be fine. Can either play with a lot of spin, going 2 rails towards the 7. Yeah.
Yep, right into the ball.
I was going to say, or just 1 rail, but then you need to have perfect speed control. So got a little...
Probably 1 railing out all the way down table. Drawing out of it. Oh, yeah, 1 rail out, 2 rails out.
I did punch the cue ball a little bit more. It wasn't just plain high ball. That would be a good start.
Probably a camera moving in the background there.
Well, no, he was checking if he had to call the 10 ball or not, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. That's the thing with pool nowadays. There's so many different rules that
and
you don't know what to do or what not. Like it's
and every tournament's different, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
It's never the same.
So he's like, do I have to call this 10 ball or can I just shoot it? Yeah, I mean, no, he's been playing a lot in these arenas. Like he's been playing all the Pro Billiard Series events. So he's kind of used to having the cameras around and the atmosphere. So I mean, I wouldn't really be like, I expect him to do well in one of those at some point, because we all know he's a good player. He's been really used to the conditions, so at some point it's gonna be happening.
Yeah, and he's no stranger to being under the lights either. A lot of titles under his belt.
Yeah, and not just the ones that everybody know. Like, of course, he's won the World Championships, U.S. Open.
Right.
But on the other side, like, he's won way many tournaments on the side as well. Even last year or the year before. It's not just
European tournaments and yeah, all over the world.
Yeah. Okay, so
coming up dry.
Yeah, again, a dry break.
I've noticed that, Tim, all day long. There's very few players that are making anything on the break. On any of the tables that I've been watching. I mean, there's sporadically, there's a couple here and there, but they're breaking tough.
Yeah, I gotta say, earlier today we've had a match where they were breaking from the side rail and they were making so many balls. Like, it was like they were doing a really good job. This table, like Jeremy Seaman was breaking from the center on this table and was breaking really good. But then the other match, it kind of just turns around or something. Like, it's really sensitive in some kind of way. I don't know.
Is it the lights and the humidity and?
Well, that's the good thing with the lights. Is the lights, they don't really give a lot of heat or anything. So yeah, must be maybe the weather conditions changing, or the only thing I can imagine is there is a lot more crowd than earlier today. The crowd is slowly, like, because of the CSI leagues, everything is starting. We tried to massage around it. It's quite aggressive.
It's nice. You and I were both out there, obviously, prior to this match, and there's a packed house out there. I mean, there's a couple of sporadic empty seats, but there's a lot of people watching these matches, which is great for.
Yeah, and it will only be better, And most of the tournaments, you will see some spectators around the finals, but then not in the beginning of the tournament. And it's good to change that, because why would a match in the first round not be a great match?
Absolutely. Best players are still playing.
Yeah. So let's see. First good opportunity here for Evan Lunda. Of course, pretty well known for his banking and one pocket play.
Yeah, he and Billy Thorpe are probably two of the top bankers in the world right now.
Yeah, also a reality, most of the people in Europe, they have no idea. Like, they don't realize.
They don't play banks?
Not that much. So if you imagine you see a guy like Evan or Billy, they play banks. Like, it's a complete different reality than if two Europeans play banks. Like, it's so different. It's
a different game.
Yeah.
Well, you're used to snooker over there, and I mean, there's so many other games too.
Okay,
4 to the 5, he looks pretty flat on this, pretty straight in.
I do like to just stun the cue ball over maybe one ball, play the short side.
Yeah.
Ooh. Like, the thing, I don't like to go take this distance, this road. Now he's got a much longer 5 ball.
It's a harder shot than if he would have just played.
If he just leave a small angle and play with topspin to the 6, I think it would be a little easier. Of course, he can still get it done from here. Don't get me wrong, but I've also seen people miss this shot or hang the ball a little bit.
But that's why they're out there and we're in here.
Exactly, that's very true. Yeah, but now again, got a little closer to that long rail. Not sure if he can go around. I think it was a 10-7. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one railing out right at the 8 ball. Looks like he's cueing middle ball, middle low right maybe. Yeah, you're right. 2 rails.
Oh, and that did open up after the second rail, and
he is hooked.
Oh, that's the thing with the new cloth. Like, it does stay new. This Predator Arcadia cloth, they have a new version now. It's playing really good. I tried it yesterday. I'm actually pretty liking it so far. But yeah, it does stay new for a while. So where he was thinking to come shorter after hitting a second rail, it opened up, and he's taking
and rolled forever.
Yeah. So he's taking the jump cue out. I actually think this is pretty tough. Not too sure. Would be great. He's already made a great shot today earlier.
Get up and down pretty quick here.
Oh, and what is he giving? Well,
Wide
did he block the
No.
pocket enough?
No, I don't think so. Oh, wide open.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to. Ooh.
Oh, what?
Yeah, we didn't really see that coming.
He didn't either.
I was surprised to see him draw all the way back because he only needed to draw back one diamond. And well, there is some tension in this in this arena. I don't know what's going on.
TV table happens all the time.
Yeah, and then also with the crowd, of course. I mean, there is people. There is a nice TV arena. They know people are watching.
And there's a lot of Mika Immonen fans out there in the crowd.
Well, and also if you look at it, they both have lost their match today, so they are trying to
Survive.
they're trying to give themselves something to be happy about, but they still know that they are in a pretty bad position at this moment.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's not easy to play through all that. So yeah, Mika is up 2-0, but didn't really go easily. Yeah, he's like, wow, what did I do?
I got out, but I don't know how.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Some eye drops.
Yeah, let's see what happened on that 7 ball. That was, you see, it was a small draw shot. There was quite some spin on the cue ball.
A lot of right hand spin.
And that's how he got pretty fortunate.
Yeah, that hits that any thicker, and that's not going in. This is an incredible event that Predator puts on. Is it 5 or 6 a year?
This is the second out of 6.
Out of 6
opens, yeah.
These are incredible events. And it's so good to see so many pros showing up for them.
Well, this is a pretty good break. He's decided to go from the side rail. He's done breaking from the center and
4 ball in the corner.
made a ball. Pretty good spread so far. Has got a shot on the 1.
Little thin, but manageable.
Yeah, it's something you gotta shoot here. You don't have to play with a lot of spin. You float it in, big pocket speed. See, it hits it thick, but it will slide in with the new cloth, of course.
Did you see?
Yeah, Evan
was already getting out of his seat because he thought he missed it.
Yeah, but that's the thing with the new cloth is it will slide in.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say you don't have to play any spin. Just make sure you have the right speed to leave yourself something decent on the 2.
Pocket speed always on a 9-footer.
Same thing. Play a little left spin.
Shot.
Yeah, can choose to shoot the 5 in either the left or the right corner pocket. Would be ideal if he shoots it to the left and then go 2 rails towards the 6.
That's what I was thinking.
It's easier to play position, of course. You got a big area to go into. But I know he's also a player who likes to let the stroke out a little bit more. So, and now he got straight, and that 6 ball, I don't like to shoot it in that top right corner.
It does not go past that 10. That's really close. But I believe he's going to.
Ooh, and yeah, he was trying to get really close to make sure that that ball was going to be very easy, but then still got an awkward angle, yeah.
Little off angle. Yeah, he's got 3/4 of a pocket, not a problem. One rail across leaves him a good angle on the 8 to get to the 9 in the same pocket. He's going to play 1 pocket here for a little while. All 3 of these are going to go in the same.
Yeah, just okay.
Under hit it a little. I think he hit a little thick.
Yeah, he hit it thick, yeah. Yeah, so now, yeah, things are not going too great for him, but he's managing.
Yeah, it's not comfortable yet, that's for sure. at speed. All right, for a 3-0 lead over Evan Lunda.
Yeah, it must be a good feeling if he gets it done. Yeah, so 3-0. Mika Immonen. Yeah, just by the looks of how his body language is, it looks like he's playing absolutely horrible. But then he still gets it done, so there's no reason to be this disappointed.
It's funny how we all treat this game a little bit differently in our own head. You know,
Yeah, I mean, there is some common things that pool players do, obviously, like to separate the good ones from the bad ones. But yeah, most of the things is super personal. Like one is really scared of like is really fearing something, and the other is underconfident, and like there's many different things. And the thing, yeah, we cannot guess what's going on in Evan's head right now. Like we have no idea why something is happening.
Yeah, he might be completely relaxed and be like, oh well.
Yeah.
Or he could be panicking.
So he did hit it in the face, but I feel he took some pace off though. He didn't crush him. Like in this format, I am crushing it just to have an opportunity to stay at the table.
Get him moving.
And that 10 ball is hanging over the corner, so that means early 10 balls are allowed. Playing 2 races to 4. If they tie 1 each, we have a deciding shootout. And Mika Immonen is definitely looking to get that first set on the board, so he can guarantee himself for a shootout.
I like this shot.
Did he go?
I don't know if he called it, but I'm surprised that he didn't, because it was very much a two-way shot. You know, playing that.
Maybe he was trying it. I mean, the thing is, he was always still having the 1 in a safe spot, though. If he really attacked the 10,
it may end up in a bad place.
Exactly. So I like the way how he struck it two-way. Now, yeah, he's looking at going 2 rails over the left side, but it's not really. Oh, he did call the 10 ball. He's left.
Where's that 2 going to end up?
Oh, could be in a worse spot, actually. I think it ended up quite okay.
Not bad.
Doesn't go in the bottom right. I don't think the 2-10 combination is on straight away.
No, he's going to have to play the 2-8-10 if he's going to play that way, or the 2-4 combo.
Yeah, and if he tries to get underneath the 2 ball, then it's very difficult to get on the 3 after the 3-10 maybe.
Yep.
So.
Yep, 2-4 it is. And depending on how hard he hits this 2 may end up going towards the 10 and give him an easy 10. I think I'd hit it soft.
Yeah, I think I'm killing the cue ball.
Yeah, leave it there.
Yeah, the 2 ball is going to go up to the diamond and come back out. You leave the cue ball around where the balls are racked. He's looking, yeah, I mean, he doesn't have to go after for the 3-10 combo. He can cut the 3 in the side. And then shoot 5 and then 6-10 combo.
Sure.
But
3, yeah, it'd be 3-5.
So he's called the 4 ball. Purple 4. Oh, he called a 10.
He did call the 10.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's a beautiful shot here from Evan Lunda. If he shoots, if he shoots this instead of shooting a combo, like I don't know, like how did it?
Neither one of us seen that shot.
How did this look easier than a combination? Wow. Well, so 3-1, he opens his account, and he might be still in this match to get something going.
And it is his break as well, so. Try to put a little bit of pressure on Mika. Of course, the one and only John Lehman, head referee.
Yeah, Evan Lunda breaking, still from the center of the table though.
He was very successful the last one. That corner ball didn't go in this time.
Yeah, now, yeah, Mika does have an open shot on the one, but then again, the two ball doesn't go in the top right corner. A lot of movement though, but yeah, nothing found its way.
Yeah, and at first glance, I mean, he's going to have to come one rail and out, and probably going to end up having to play the 2-5 combo. I don't think he can get down to the bottom side of the 2 here.
No, me neither. He has to play for the 2-5 combo, but which is not one that's guaranteed to make.
Not on a 9-footer.
Real pool, 9-foot pool.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean,
talking to the guy that went 2 and out, 1-2 barbecue in the 7-foot table. Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
both hill. So.
Well, we don't have bar tables in Europe, or barely. Like, of course, we have them in bars, but no leagues or competitions or anything. So we don't know any different.
Sure. That's all big table, Europe.
Yep. And yeah, I like it better. There's nothing wrong with bar table 8-ball, but
makes your game better, my opinion.
Okay, nice speed, and yeah, things are looking pretty good here. Maybe from the 8 to the 9 could be something, depending on what his angle is, and yeah, but we'll see. There's not much to say from here.
Well, even if he gets straight on this 7-ball and plays a stop shot, he's got the angle to get back to the top side of the 9-ball. Yeah, if he leaves it pretty straight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for more angle though.
Or would you try to come out middle of the table?
Well, middle of the
third of the table.
Yeah, I think around that, because if you go to the middle of the table, you might have to run into the 10. Like, you might run into the 10 crossing over.
Yeah, you called it.
Like now, he's got either going forward 2 rails and or 3 rails, hit the long rail just in front of the side, or go back.
Draw. I think he's going to draw out of this.
Oh, he did draw quite a bit. He's got some distance, but needs another good shot.
I think he wanted a little bit more rail on that one. Get it a little further to that.
Well, the good thing is, if he stuns the cue ball with just a hair of left spin, he's holding the cue ball. Oh wow, he must be feeling a lot better than the last couple racks, because this has been looking pretty good.
He's comfy.
Now, yeah,
he is comfy.
So Mika Immonen takes the first set, 4-1, and we'll go for a short little break. We'll be right back for you guys. Stay tuned. We are back here, the Ho-Chunk Gaming and Casino, Wisconsin Dells, with the second stop of the 2023 Predator U.S. Billiard Series, run by CSI and Predator. A series of 6 open professional events. The winner of each competition receives a guaranteed spot in the following year Predator WPA World 10-Ball Championship. So just one tournament could get you a pretty interesting spot.
I did not know that.
Doesn't matter where you're from.
I like it.
That's pretty good. And then so yeah, of course we have Alex Kazakis here from Greece, he's the defending champion. And Badr Alawadi, who was the runner-up last year. He's also here. They're both playing in the event. It's great to have him.
I love watching him play.
we got quite some good players here, and yeah, not so many surprises. I think Mika that lost in the first round was the biggest surprise so far. Yeah, so
I think there's 10 or 12 Wisconsin players that, you know, there were some open spots and decided to get in and get themselves a little bit experience as well, and that's been kind of fun to watch throughout the day.
Yeah, of
guys
course.
I grew up playing with, and
yeah, and then you are playing in the CSI Wisconsin Open upstairs.
Yep.
How is your tournament going?
Not good.
Not good. No. Are you gonna play more this week or?
Yes.
Yeah.
8-ball singles tomorrow.
Okay. So can you explain to the viewers how that's like to have the amateur side next to the pro side? Like, can you give any explanation? Like, how does it feel to play?
It's a treat. It really is a treat. You know, in between matches, you know, you may be waiting a couple of hours, and you can come down and literally, if you're paying attention to some of the pros, if you let it get into your system, you let it, you watch what they do, you watch how they approach every single shot, because it's machine-like. It's always the same pre-shot routine all the time, and then you take that back upstairs and play like that. I've seen a lot of guys actually play better than what they normally do. So, but having this in Wisconsin is, for the last couple of years, honestly, Tim, it's been a treat. I sat and watched Alex win last year. You know,
yeah, that final was absolutely amazing,
incredible.
And the crowd, and there were so many people around that final table.
And we're expecting the same again this year.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, there was plenty of players here in this area, and yeah, it looks to be very good here. Big crowds, and the tournament's only getting better because now they changed the format last time in Vegas. When they get to stage 2, so that means the last 16 of the event, we're gonna have for sure the winner that, like the player that wins 2 sets wins the match. But now if they tie 1 each and 3 each in the final set, then they go to a shootout. So there's more to play for.
Oh, interesting. So that's a change from last year.
Yeah, they expanded it. So that means
I like that idea.
Yeah, and there's many players that like it as well. So okay, let's go back to this match. Evan Lunda starting this second set because Mika got the break in the first set.
Do you like the shootout format?
Oh, I mean, as a player, it can be nerve-wracking, but on the other side, it's really fair because it's like penalties in soccer. You know, if you don't make yours and your opponent does, then you're not gonna win.
Absolutely.
So it's completely fair.
I think it's one of the best things that the CSI and Predator, all of them have done with. I love the shootout.
Was trying to crawl behind. Well,
oh, perfect.
Yeah, with that 1 ball ending on the short rail, it came up perfect. I was quite surprised he wasn't going 2 rails to stick the cue ball behind the 6-8. But yeah, he's blocking that long rail, and
so we're going to airborne.
Yeah, airborne and kicking. Just
that
a
did
little
not
bit too
miss
short.
by much.
Yeah, so ball in hand for Mika, and yeah, he gets going a little bit here. He gets a couple opportunities, and the only thing I might be a little cautious with is getting to the 6 ball. There's not so much room to play position for on the 6.
Yeah, it's tucked by that 8 pretty quick, or pretty close there. Oh, actually, it's not too bad.
So 1 rail to the other side, or well, 2 rails. Yeah, and
straight on.
The only thing
you could see by his facial expression.
Well, the only thing that could be bad in this position was getting straight. So now he has to force his way out.
And hit well.
Well, the only thing I'm wondering, I'm just not sure if it does. That's the thing.
You put a lot on that. No, it does not go. from our camera angle anyway.
And so it's either he can shoot the early combo again, the 310.
That's tough.
Or the, no.
Oh,
Well,
that is close.
oh, it does go.
go.
Oh, yeah. All day.
Wow.
Well, a little tough shot on the 4 now. We'll have to go 2 rails around the 10.
That's so funny what we see versus what they see.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Cameras.
live is always better. That's why everybody has to come to the casino and watch it.
Yeah, get on down. What are you waiting for?
Yeah.
Why aren't you here?
Yeah, and then he missed that 4 ball. Quite unexpected. And a lot more room here for Evan Lunda to do stuff.
Yeah, I think you're right, Tim. By the 6 to the 7, I think he's gonna have to get the perfect angle on that 6 to get over there.
Yeah, it's just that the 8 is blocking quite some room to get nicely on the 6.
Oh.
Well, so far, it looks like Evan has been struggling a lot more by, yeah, getting a couple balls in. He's not been looking too strong so far. I mean, I know he plays a lot better. It's not. I'm not trying to bash him. I'm more saying I know he can play a lot better than he's doing right now. And
I watched his first match, and there wasn't a lot of missing going on. That's not going to end up in a good spot. Not what Mika was looking for. You know, and then you get back to the table, you're shooting at the same ball that you just missed. You know, it tends to get in your head after a while.
Okay, nicely struck. I think he's got pretty straight on a 5, maybe a small angle. If he draws to the center of the table, he can still go forward 2 rails. Maybe use the 8 to go forward 2 rails.
That's what I was thinking. He's going to have to use the 8 to get over there.
Or is he still able to?
Oh, that's a good shot.
How straight did he get?
Yeah, he's got a little bit of an angle.
He might be able, if he doesn't like to use a short roll, draw straight back, like straight over. No. Oh, he was fine. Doesn't want to be straight.
A little bit. Not a big angle here.
Well, he's not going to get close to the 8. So probably just take where the 7 ball is now. No, he's letting his stroke out.
Well struck. Looks like straight draw.
Well, the draw looks like he could get close to that side pocket. He might have to.
I think he can pinch it enough.
Oh,
yep.
Well, I was gonna say he got really.
That is pretty close to the side.
Yeah, I was thinking just draw back a little bit and take a little longer 10 ball. If you scratch 1 out of 10, you will feel really bad. But it goes in and he runs out. He takes the first lead in this second set, Evan Lunda. And would be nice to see him get going a little bit.
Yeah, that might get a little comfort.
Yeah, and actually weird swings going on as well in this match, because then in patches, Mika does look like he's found his rhythm and then he started to play good.
And then,
overcuts
the 4.
2 or 3 shots in a row is just, it's not there.
A little out of shape.
John Lehman wrecking the Predator Arcos II balls with the Predator Aero Rack. And my favorite, the arena lights. Here we have the scorekeepers. Making sure the shot clock, the 30-second shot clock per shot.
You guys have an incredible crew here. I mean, I've met most of everybody up at the desk over there. There's some good personalities here.
Yeah, it's all people that love the game and they want to grow pool. That's the main thing.
That's why we're here.
So 2 balls on the break.
Take on the bank and try to go around that 5-6 to get to the 4?
No,
3
you
rails,
don't have
or
enough
play
angle.
safe?
You're too straight to do
Yeah,
that.
I think you're right.
If you want to go aggressive, you make the bank, stop the cue ball just next to the 9, and then you cut the 4.
Play the cut.
But that would be kind of, I mean, I think it's quite aggressive.
Yeah, but that 5 and 6 are pretty big down there to go 3 rails, but he is drawing out of it. Just play safe.
Yeah, I like it. Even if it would leak out, if he can have the cue ball in that top corner or
Hard to get to the 4.
near to the rail, then it's super tough to get back up table. So I do like it. And now same thing. I don't expect, like, he's called it, but if he makes a 2, he's not really going to get much.
Yeah, there's really no good outcome from this.
So I'd rather jump and jump this. Like, he called it just in case. Oh, he doesn't want to be making it.
He's getting away with it too. Oh, maybe not. Did that leak out?
I'm not too sure. I'm actually sure he played this, but yeah, he kind of hit it a little bit too full. He wanted to go a little bit over, but that was an interesting shot from Mika Immonen.
I think he can see it, or at least spin it in just a little bit. Nope.
Yeah, and after we've seen Lunda get a little bit of stroke going, now he gives the complete momentum back.
Yeah, not much trouble in the rest of this rack.
No, it's most of it is maintaining angles.
This is probably the biggest key shot, 4 to the 5.
Maybe from the 5 to the so. Whoa.
Nice little friendly
We didn't really see that coming. I was gonna say maybe getting from the 5 to the 6 because you will need a decent angle on the 6 to get back up for the 7, but
good and clean.
now
You come back where the cue ball is right now?
I was gonna say kill the cue ball like this. I do like this. It was either this or play for the 7 in the bottom side because the 8 does go in both corners, so you could, however you would end up, you would be able to get to the 8. And this is pretty straightforward stuff.
Stop, stop.
Yeah. Good call.
That's my professional opinion, of course.
Yeah, of course.
All right, 1 apiece.
Yeah, levels the score.
And I promise you, after Mika's first match with Sam Henderson, he probably does not want to go to another shootout.
No.
Well,
no,
none of the players do, obviously, but.
Well, he's gonna have to go through the long road, but on the other side, he's also done that plenty of times, so.
These guys are never out until they're on a plane home.
Yep. Yeah, and if you are interested in watching any of the other tables, they are multi-stream tables here. So we have on Kazoom.com pay-per-view. You can watch whatever match you would like in this building. So if you don't like this match, you can go watch Feder or Alex Gazakis, Joshua Filler.
And you could select any table that you want?
Yep. So it's, yeah, if you're not happy with what you're saying here,
or hearing.
Get on there.
Or hearing, sure.
Yeah, yeah, also possible for sure. Yeah, of course we have.
All right, Mika coming up dry again. Leaving a super thin cut for Evan, if he chooses to play it. I believe he is.
Yeah, a low right, going Oh, and where is that cue ball going to end up? Is he getting behind the 9?
That
Yes,
is
he did.
really close.
No, I think he can go
Yeah,
for this. He will jump this maybe.
Good call. Nice shot.
But now, does he get a little?
He sure did.
Well,
But
and
tied up the
not.
5 ball.
I was gonna say yes and no because now the 5 ball got in our good spot.
The 5 was clear. I think that's worthy of instant replay. That's a good shot. You had to hit that pretty thin.
Yeah, it was a really good shot. Just very unfortunate to get the 5-8 locked up, and that's why he was trying to play the safe behind the 10. And I think he's left the 1 rail here, kick and stick. Well, and even though he hit the 7, I think he still got there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got a shot. I don't know. That's really close.
Yeah, Mika calling it in the corner, rail first. Just trying to.
Is that 5 ball out far enough, Tim, where he could? No, I guess not.
No, I like
We
going
can play
real
it.
first here because if you don't make it, you have the 10, 5, 8 maybe to get lucky, get the cue ball to the other side.
Oh, it
Oh,
did.
he did use the 5.
See, that's
wow.
what I was thinking because that's a perfect break shot. Oh, and
I mean, it doesn't really get any better for him.
wow,
Oh boy.
what a bad
Look
roll.
at this.
That's what I was thinking. That's a very unfortunate roll.
Oh, the speed is just okay, but
I think
would have liked to take away the 1 rail kick over the right long rail.
he
To
does.
play, if you play it a little bit shorter,
Right.
then you don't leave that
Right.
easy 1 railer at least.
Oh, he doesn't. Evan doesn't have his jump cue out, so
Yeah, I didn't really like the jump on this. It's
Yeah,
quite.
I
Well,
don't-
it looks like he might be grabbing it, but
I don't think you could keep the cue ball
you,
on the
you
table,
go
though.
1 reel, you kick it quite soft towards the corner. You can have the 2 balls in between. If you
Sure.
make it, you got the 4 next to it. I see no reason to jump here.
I don't like this shot. But that's why I'm sitting here.
Well, I mean, it looks like he likes it. I mean,
I'm just gonna stop calling the shots.
yeah, but then still, if he had not, like, if you look at where he's left himself on the table now, it's a fabulous shot to make it.
Yeah.
But he's in a very tough position now after. Is he gonna jack up now and draw the cue ball back? No, okay. I thought for a second
Yeah,
he was gonna do it.
I don't think so.
But that's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
think he has to though. I think if he can just pocket this, he can still cut that 5 in.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying like it.
The jump really
I
didn't accomplish anything, but it should make
Well,
the highlight reel for the weekend.
I mean, yeah, it's on the list. Well, he's already had a couple jump shots today, so it's like he's been doing pretty good. Yeah, no, yeah. I just look at the risk reward, you know, and then in this case, I don't think it was worth the risk.
Agreed. Now what do you do? Play safe. At least hide him behind the 7.
That's difficult. He's banking this.
I think it's a 2-way shot though. Oh no, he's drawing, so he's going offensive. Yeah, it was a 2-way.
I am not really sure what he was trying. Like maybe he was trying 2-way, but then maybe he could have played a carom on the 5 and then bring the 4 ball around. But well, it's left a tester here. This cue ball is going to be close to the corner, and the 10 ball will come into play. So
That's a big ball right now. Could play the bank. I wouldn't recommend it. Yep,
oh, needs a friendly bump. Oh, nice shot.
he's got it.
Took a little gamble there.
come back to right where he is. Two rails out to the center of the table.
Yeah, low left.
And if the angle permits it, might be playing the 9 in the side to get to the 10. Can draw back, but yep, drawing back. Oh, he's playing the side. I thought I would have shot it. Little stun down to the end rail.
Yep, and he takes the lead once again, 2-1. Yeah, really needs to hit a little gear. Doesn't really look extremely great so far. But, you know, as long as it gets the job done.
Some people play really good when they look uncomfortable.
I mean, obviously, we all see that. Like, we all see and know that he can play, so.
They
like,
wouldn't be here.
There's always going to be spurts where we think, oh, he's striking the ball so good. It just seems to where, yeah, sometimes it's just not happening for him in the game. Like, he just underhits a ball or then runs a little bit too far, and then, yeah, that's where it gets super difficult. Eye drops for Mika.
Does he wear contacts at all? Do you know?
Yeah.
He does. Okay. That explains the eye drops.
He does have glasses like in his free time, but he uses contacts. Okay, 5 ball goes in, 6 ball goes in,
and a shot on the 1.
And look at if he can get nicely on the 2. There is a 3-10 combination.
3-10 combination.
So that would put him on the hill, and that would be a big deal. He is looking pretty straight on this 2 ball though. Like, he might still be able to force an angle out to the long rail.
2 rails.
Yeah, but we'll have to play also with quite some left spin to
for
open up the angle from the second rail, and that's now exactly what's super difficult on a new cloth. The inside spin.
Doesn't take.
Well, and also it's going to throw the cue ball out more, so aiming the 2 ball is going to be more difficult.
Asking for his extension. It's a critical shot.
Yeah, now he's playing low in the cue ball. Is he able to force the cue ball off the rail, just 1 rail? Oh, he played.
Super draw.
Was he trying on getting maybe on the 3 ball to the top left corner? No, I don't think that goes. He must have a plan.
Could call the 8. Does that go past the 4? Yeah, that 8's not dead though.
Yeah, I guess he's gonna play safe.
Smart shot. Unless, well, he did leave the rail.
Oh, Mika can attack this as long as he doesn't play the speed to where if he doesn't make the 10, he's hanging it in the hole. So I would play this with a pretty aggressive speed.
Hit it hard.
Oh, I mean, there's a difference between aggressive
Hard
speed
and
and hard.
aggressive.
Yeah, yeah. More saying you're not gonna baby it. You know,
controlled speed.
Yeah. Yeah, just making sure for the viewers at home. You know, it just. Well, almost overran the shot clock there.
Big shot.
Oh, he tried to do it by using the cue ball.
That's gonna sit in a bad
instead
spot.
of a 3, and well.
Bad for Mika.
Yeah, this is going to be no.
Because he's going to be locked up here pretty quick.
Yeah. If he can get the 3 ball.
Little right hand spin. right. Snooker right on the 7. This makes for. He does have a little bit of gap there.
I don't think it's good enough. If he had froze it a little bit higher on the 7,
half a ball higher.
Yeah, you would take away that one real kick.
Yeah, it's going to leave it right in the pocket.
Yeah, so now then, the opportunity. Evan Lunda needs to get it to get on the hill. One step closer to the shootout.
It's like a stop shot and then a draw shot, and
yeah, this in general, this is quite routine. It doesn't even matter, like he can play low left and he can end up on the other long rail or on the spot, and it will not matter because there's plenty of room. There's nothing to do.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but again with the
Slid
club,
right in there.
Yeah, it will slide in. It's okay.
All right, looking like it's going to be 3-1 in favor of Evan Lunda.
Yeah, and he's on the hill.
It's almost looking like a shootout, Tim. Again.
Yeah.
Viewers love it. I do.
Yeah, this could be a pretty tense shootout as well, because I know Evan as a guy that really likes to let his stroke out. So imagine shooting a spot shot 100 miles an hour because you like to let your stroke out. Mika's a little bit more deliberate on that. Like he likes to put a little stroke, a little finesse. Yeah.
Yep.
So could be two different styles. I'm already looking forward to it.
I am too.
First, we'll have to see him win.
First, he's got to get there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just thinking the same thing.
Breaking from the side rail. They both switched to the side rail, which worked pretty good so far.
Neither one was making anything from the head ball.
Yep.
Straight
but
on.
Then from the side, they had some good results. There you go, one in the side.
Wow,
perfect cue ball.
He hits him hard.
The 2, the 7, the 5. Look at this.
Look at this break.
Wow.
All right, he's going to have to come 2, probably 3 rails on this 3 in the side.
Well, I'm still enjoying this. just saying.
I am too.
I mean,
that was actually the best break I've seen today. Just don't. Yeah.
Oh, you were asking me why this table has been breaking so tough, but it doesn't really look like.
Not anymore.
Like I told you, like it just goes in spurts. It's really crazy.
That's I mean, that was the best break in the match.
Yeah, and that 4-ball, I felt that 4-ball did not have the full pocket in.
It was snug, but he had 3/4 of the pocket there. What a turn of events. So now if Mika can run out this rack and break and run, we are going to go hill in the second set. That makes it fun.
Oh, he's not really great here.
No, he's got to avoid this 10 ball. He doesn't have enough angle to force it out to get to the other side of the 9 ball.
Stunt up, maybe, but
and get to the bottom of the 10.
Yeah, this way, but
yeah, I didn't like
really
that. That was tough to get over there.
That was not easy at all. He's playing fast too. Like
he's playing safe. Oh, he's not.
No, he's very aggressive here. I don't know why he dropped down that fast.
And left-handed.
Could have at least taken a little bit more time, and it almost looks like he wants it to go to a shootout.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, me neither, but no, it's quite surprising because usually he does take a lot of his time, you know.
That was pretty quick.
Yeah. So this 2 balls, then we'll have our final match of the day turn into a shootout, and this could get really tense though between those two.
Who wants to see a shootout in the comment section? Let us know. Good shot.
Yeah, it's shootout time. Evan Lunda levels the score.
Who won the leg? Evan?
Yeah,
so
I think Evan.
He's shooting first.
So we'll go for a short little break. We'll be right back with the deciding shootout. Stay tuned. Welcome back here, the Wisconsin Open, the Apex Wisconsin Open. The score is tied, 1 each. They both have won a set, and it's time for the deciding shootout. Here we have the graphic. It's 4 innings each. They alternate sides, and the player with the highest score after 4 innings wins the match. Now, if they tie 1 each, 2 each, 3 each, 4 each, doesn't matter. If they tie in score, then the box will shrink, and then it will go sudden death. So this is...
First one to miss loses.
Yeah, first one to miss loses at that point. So we'll start with the first 4. Now, I think Evan had won the leg, so he gets to choose what side to start from, and if he wants to start the match. So that's... He could opt for Mika to start the match too.
Which is what John Lehman is discussing with the players as we speak.
Yeah, most players, they like to go themselves because they have the first opportunity to put
some pressure on.
Yeah, to put the pressure on the other guy.
And actually, Evan has chosen for Mika to shoot first.
Yeah, that's interesting. And then they're still under the shot clock. So let's see what he does. First shot, Mika Immonen.
Or did Mika win the leg? I can't remember. It was a long time ago. Center ball, center pocket.
Straight in the pocket, and well, you look at his body language. He's actually, he looked relieved, to be honest. Like he didn't really.
He just got up and made it. It's like, this ain't no problem.
So now Evan Lunda.
This is pressure.
Yeah, there's 2 types as well. Like he's playing low in the cue ball, so he's playing probably around the angles. Very different from how Mika shot it.
Like you said, he's probably going to hit it a little firmer. Oh, same shot as Mika actually.
Oh, he was aiming so low in the cue ball and then he hit high. So, okay, well, it went straight in the hole as well. Nice execution. Did look pretty solid swing.
And you see all throughout the day, I've seen a lot of the pros actually just practicing the spot shot for a half hour at a time.
I mean, it's part of the routine nowadays. If everybody puts in 5 to 10 minutes every time they go to a pool room and practices, of course it's going to be in the system.
It'll be a lot easier.
Yeah.
It's a good look at Mika.
There it goes, yeah. 2-1, Mika Immonen. Well, he's doing a good job so far, at least putting the pressure away and putting Evan in that awkward spot every time.
The winner of the shootout plays again tomorrow, and the loser goes home.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And now the opportunity for Mika. If he gets it to 3-1, Evan has to make the next one. So it's a big shot for Mika.
And he has to count on Mika missing one of them.
Yeah, straight in the hole. He's up 3-1.
Now it's lots of pressure on Evan.
Yeah, if Evan does not make this, he's out. He will be 2-out in his Apex Wisconsin Open Pro Billiard Series event, which is quite unexpected.
All right, this has to fall.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
And this is it.
That's going to do it.
Yeah, Evan doesn't really realize it, but yeah, cannot win the match no more. So Mika Immonen scrapes through this match. He wins this match 2-1.
Second shootout of the day for Mika.
Yeah, I think he'll be trying tomorrow to stay away from it. Thank you, Dil, for being here with me in the booth.
I appreciate it very much, Tim. This has been a pleasure.
And myself, Tim de Ruiter, of course. And we would like to welcome you all tomorrow at
10 o'clock?
10:30, I think. I think it's 10:30, so we would like to see you all back tomorrow morning. Thank you and good night.
Good night, everybody.